Welcome back to Create with Code. So, we finished off the second project last time, and today we're going to be starting on project Unit 3, which is sound effects. So, with the start of any project, you would create a new Unity project and import any assets you require. Let's do this here. Okay, we're going to just tell it to import all. These assets were acquired from Unity Engine themselves on their website, which will be linked in the video as usual. Okay, let's check the console. GUID, that's not a problem. Yeah, none of them are a problem. Okay, so let's find where it's put the starter files. So the first thing we want is to find the scene. We'll open the scene. So to find a scene that we don't know of, we've got to Assets, then type here. This is not that one. There it is, that's the one. Prototype 3. Instantly, we can see that we have a bit of an issue. We have a material issue. So if we go to this, select the material, so it's in course library. Ah yes. Which material is this one then? Let's set... No. Let's have a look at which one this is. We might want it to be... that one? Maybe? No. How about this one? That one, no. Don't know why it was put under 2D, but we'll go for this one. So we'll go for materials. Now then, we have quite a few. They're all pink. So as I said before, we only want to work with the ones we've got. So let's just make this a standard black. So universal render pipeline, simple. Lit. No, let's go for lit. And change its color just to a black. There you go. It's very simple, but it'll do. The flooring is not the main thing. Not in this project, at least. So, first thing, we're going to have a look at the background. This one's quite a nice background, but let's see what others we have. Got background city, background nature, or background town. I'm good for background city. So we've got a bit of a road in the middle of a city. We're going to create our player model. I'm going to create a new empty game object for the parent. I'm going to find a human. So let's go for town. And we'll have a businessman. Sure. We'll put the player in. Oh, hello. You're very close to the camera. Let's set you to 000 for now. And as we can see, he has no material attached. So, let's find where his material is. Step into this. And we know that his businessman underscore white material. So change the pipeline to lit. Let's find the material. So businessman black, brown, or white. There we go. This guy needs a bit of a shave. Got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Rotating this around so he's facing the right way. I'm going to put him here. He's going to run from left to right. Now, as with any component, we're going to add our rigid body and a box glider. As you see, we have a slight issue with the box glider. So let's edit that manually. Put that back there. That should be okay there. And that should be okay there. Don't want to worry about his arms. It's just a simple box glider. So we'll put that at 1.5 and size can be 2.75. To keep it a round number, we'll do that. Okay, so back to our assets, we'll go to our project 3 folder and we'll create a script. So here, we're going to call it P3 player controller. You would not have to include the P3. I'm only doing that as I have multiple player controller scripts in this one project. So, opening this up. We're going to delete the start and update as we don't need them right now. First thing we want to do now is declare our variables. So, we want to get access to the rigid body. Call it rig. We're going to need a jump force, just not quite yet, but we will get there. Let's see if we can make this guy jump. So, point start. We're going to get rig, get a component which is rigid body, and then we're going to tell it to add force within a vector 3 direction of up. Nope. Now, what type of force are we adding? We're going to add 1,000. I'm going to save this. Now back to our project. Drag our script onto our player. We'll press play and see what happens. Ah, we cannot see the player. So where is the camera? Let's have a look. Camera is there. So, well, look, we got this building here. We're going to move our character along. I'm going to put him here so I can see what happens. Oh, and off he goes. Now, as you saw, he kind of wiggled left and right. So, let's freeze his rotation, as we're only going to be running forward, but we'll freeze the rotation on left and right. But yeah, as you saw, the character just moved automatically, because here we have add force when it start. What we're going to do is going to be removing it from force, from start, I apologise, and putting it in update along with a control. So, void update reg.add force vector 3 up, and I think 1000 is a bit strong, so we'll just go down to about 100. We'll delete this, and there we go. But as I said, we want a control in here, so if key input.get key down, keycut.space, and then, and only then, do we want you to add force. Now, as we saw, there are different types of force modes and different types of vector. So, force mode dot, and we call it lose. So let's have a look. Force adds a continuous force to the rigid body using its mass. It's continuous. Acceleration, continuous acceleration. Impulse adds an instant force. Velocity change changes the velocity. So we'll go for impulse because we're jumping. There we go. So, if we go over to the editor now, we can have a look. Press play. And if we press space, we jump. Which is a very long way. And we're still going. Coming back down, coming back down. Boom. Jeez, he went a good distance. Now, we need to control that in the editor. So, let's change this, and we call it jump force. I'm going to implement this as the public variable. It's going to be a public float, and call it jump force. Now, we just saw 100 was way too much, so let's call that 10. Let's maybe adjust gravity. How do we get to gravity? Well, gravity is covered by the physics engine. So if we go to physics.gravity, tells now it's a vector 3, but that's fine. It's the only one to affect gravity as a general. Times equals a gravity modifier. Put this in here. So we've got our jump force and gravity modifier. Let's set this as we want. Oh, that's better. Where is he? How far is he going? He's going quite a distance. What gravity modifier can we go? We've got 100. Let's give him a mass of 10, maybe. Where is our guy going? He went quite a distance, I'll give him that. Still going up. So let's play around with some settings. So, we're going to increase the mass. I'm going to give it a gravity modifier of 2. Let's have a look how this runs. Oh, he can barely jump. So let's add, say, 50. There you go, that's 5 times higher. Let's call this 250. Oh, and that's quite high. So 150 maybe. There we go, 125. I'll stick with 125. Now, the problem with this code, if I show you, is what happens if we double tap. So if we press space, and just keep tapping space, we keep floating, which would make a running game rather simple. We're not playing Flappy Bird. So, how do we update this? Well, we put in a condition. So let's declare a public bool is grounded. I'm going to declare this to true. It's automatically going to be true. And then we're going to ask and is grounded. Then you can jump. So this if statement now has 2 aspects, which if we look, the double ampersand is a and statement, meaning both sides have to be true or false. So, meaning that we have to have the keycode.space pressed and have to be grounded. Adding on to this, it's going to say it's grounded all the time, so we could still double jump. So every time we press that, we're going to go is grounded equals to false. Which, because we've got it here, we press space, is grounded, which is true, gets turned to false, and we jump. Now, we're going to make a double check, so we're going to do void on collision enter. Oops, delete that one. And we're going to do it for is grounded equals true. So every time it collides, we're going to be going, yes, we are in fact on the ground. Reload this and have a look at what happens. So we made that bool public and we can see it here. As we change, the bool will tick on and off. So off, on. And with it being off, I can double tap, can't jump. As we hit the ground, the bool triggers to truth. It is true variable now, and we are grounded. Pressing space again removes that. There we go. That is how we made our character jump. In the next episode, we're going to look at creating a spawn manager for obstacles. And these obstacles are going to be coming at us from off the screen over here towards us. And we're going to be able to jump over them. So I will see you in the next episode. I will set a challenge for you to set up this project. Don't forget to save what we've got. I will see you then. Goodbye.